So it's Eric, the Swiss Army knife. I don't know how this is going to come out, but I thought maybe this might be a good thing for you guys to see. I have a vent on the back, on the bathroom of my RV, and when we were in South Carolina, it was so moist, it was always shutting off, and because it was raining or it was just so moist, it would shut off. So I want to put a vent on it to control it, to make sure that it doesn't close on me when I want it open. So this is the Maxair. It's different than the other Maxair that I bought. It actually, mine hooked on the outside and this hooks on the inside. So it kind of confused me, so I had to get up on the roof and see how this fits. And they tell you all these instructions and they're screwy. They're really screwy instructions. So what I'm going to tell you is that you kind of need to fudge this a little bit. You've got these brackets that need to go here, and they stick into, let's see if I can show you, they stick into the bottom side right there. But you got 4 of them, and then you put this on top and they have little slide keepers that hold them. So it really, the first couple ones that you put in, you have to fudge. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this here and get it relatively in the place that I need it. I'll mark them with a black marker just here so I can see where they're going to sit, because the brackets aren't sitting flat where they are now. But I'm just going to do the 2 on one side, okay? And then I'll tackle the one that's on the other side. I'm going to look in here and make sure my spacing's good, okay? And it's not too far away to where it'll hit. Okay, so I take this and I'm going to look at this and see if that spacing's good, so I can put this in. I would actually say that I would put it back as close to the edge as possible, so when it opens, it has the maximum area to swing. So I think this is pretty well centered now. And it's not rocket science, okay? So don't treat it as such. So I'm gonna mark 2 spots where the brackets go. Only on this side, because when I get this side done, then the others will follow and it won't be hard to put on. But if you follow their instructions, I think you drive yourself nuts. So I got the tiny little screws that they give you. I couldn't figure out whether they were gonna put them in the roof or put them here on the, just on the side of this vent. And it took me getting up here to see that they're gonna put it on the side of the vent. And these are crappy screws, I'm telling you. They're really crappy stainless screws. So I'm not happy with that. Get yourself a good drill. And I'm not convinced that these will be the best setup. So I'm going to put the 2 screws in, and then I'm going to put self-leveling glue on it, and also probably I'm going to put a screw through the top of the vent, because there is a hole there, and that'll probably make it more solid. I might be doing something wrong, but I'm going to find out in a few minutes. So they give you an odd number of screws. I'm not going in there with it. So anyway, I'm going to put 3 on each side. No, there won't be enough. So I have to get my own screws to put in there, because their screws are screwy. I don't like the heads on them. But I'll put 3 in there. I'm actually going to take a vent screw, which is this gnarly screw, and put that in on the top, and then seal it with self-leveling. And then you can snap the lids on. So the lids go on with these. So, I mean, it's that simple, but I don't want this thing blowing away, so I've got to do a little bit more than just this. Yeah, that's it. And you know, you do it on both sides and you're done. So I'm gonna strap these in and do it facing away so wind and stuff like that won't loosen these. And I'm probably gonna end up throwing a little glue on these. Okay, so that's done. Well, let me show you. See there? Got that and that one done. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing, but now I have a point of reference, so I'm not worried about getting it wrong. Because, in fact, what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna go, hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna go get the remote and just see how it works. So it's not hitting, because right now you've got forgiveness. Okay, so my wife went in to try the remote. I'm blown. There it goes. There we go. Okay, so now it's opening up. See, it pushed on it a little bit, but not much. I think it's fine where it is. It could go forward just a tad. No, that's pretty tight. I think that's good. So now we can put the other one in. Are you guys with me? Okay. I'm gonna go put the other one in. She's doing the dance. She's doing the hamster dance. Okay, so I'm marking these with a black marker. And that's all there is. All right. So I'll lift this up like that. Put the screw in. Got them marked. These are cheap ass screws they give you. I swear. Bring your own hardware.
I'll make links below for the products mentioned in this video for your convenience.
And this, you know these instructions? They suck.
I don't think anybody who manufactured and sold this actually tested it.
I said, okay, let's go check the manual to make sure it works. This is so common. If you're a DIYer, you're with me on that. So I'm gonna put in the smaller self-tapping one. And of course they use those stupid square screws, right? Okay. That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. I tell you. And you know, if you only have 2 screws longer, put them on the upper forward, because that's where it's going to get the most stress. If you put them in the back, they're not going to get nearly as much, unless you're driving backwards at 75 miles an hour, which most of us don't. Kind of a screw that I had. Okay, so now I'm going to let you see what it looks like. Okay, so sorry for, ow, dang, just shoved my foot right into the side of the solar panel. Okay, so you can see I put an extra screw in there. These 2 screws are here. I'm going to get an extra self-tapping screw and put them in here, because I think that keeps it from going anywhere, and these keep it from absolutely not going anywhere. So I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to do any more. I'm just going to put some self-leveling over this, and that'll keep it in place and sealed, because we did put holes in there, okay? So you need to make sure you put that self-leveling stuff in there. And yeah, you're going to waste a tube, but it's the best $6 you ever spent.